It's beautiful. I'm a crying person, what can I say? Hello guys, my name is BISSCUTE and welcome back to my channel. I'm happy to have you here and I'm excited for today's reaction because we are checking It's a Wonderful Life, and this movie has been brought to you by Patreon. The guys have voted on it and it won. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope I enjoy it. I do remember that the movie was from around the 40s and I do know it's a black and white. Apparently there is as well a colored version of this movie, but the people specified that the black and white is the best one. So we will be reacting to it together and we will be enjoying it together. Happy holidays. I don't exactly know what date this movie is gonna be released for you all, but I do hope you guys get to enjoy it. Consider subscribing. I hope you have an amazing period of your life. I hope you're spending time with your loved ones, and yeah, let's go, let's react to it. I have not eaten, and I know this is a mistake because usually in Christmas movies there are a lot of like delicious food. So yeah, make sure you at least eat something. I do have water and I had a coffee, so if you guys are ready, I am ready. Let's go. Capra in Romania means goat. So Frank the goat. You are now in Bedford Falls. Man, this reminds me of home.
I owe everything to George Bailey. Help him, dear father.
Help my friend, Mr. Bailey.
Help my son George tonight.
Everybody be praying for George. Let's see. I think this is my
Hello, Joseph.
second black and white movie that I have reacted to.
A lot of people asking for help for a man named George Bailey.
George Bailey. We'll have to send someone down immediately.
That's why I came to see you, sir.
Oh, Clarence hasn't got his wings yet, has he?
We've passed him up right along. Because, you know, sir, he's got the IQ of a rabbit.
Yes, but he's got the faith of a child. Simple. Joseph, send for Clarence.
Okay, so Clarence has faith,
You sent for me, sir?
Yes,
but
Clarence.
not smart.
A man down on earth needs our help.
Splendid. Is he sick?
No, worse. He's discouraged. At exactly 10:45 p.m. Earth time, that man will be thinking seriously of throwing away God's greatest gift.
Life?
Oh, dear, dear, his life. Then I've only an hour to dress. If I should accomplish this mission, might I perhaps win my wings?
What's that book you've got there?
Oh, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer.
Good job with George Bailey, and you'll get your wings.
Oh, thank you, sir.
If you're going to help a man, you want to know something about him, don't you?
Yeah.
If you ever get your wings, you'll see all by yourself.
Oh, wonderful.
This is how glasses work for me, guys.
Hey, who's that?
That's your problem, George Bailey.
A boy?
That's him when he was 12, back in 19...
Oh, we're having backstory.
Here comes the scare baby, my kid brother, Harry Bailey. I'm not scared. George, help! Help!
Oh no! Run! Oh no! He's in the water. Shh.
George saved his brother's life that day, but he caught a bad cold, which infected his left ear. Cost him his hearing in that ear. It was weeks before he was able to go back to his after-school job at Old Man Gower's drugstore.
A king?
That's Henry F. Potter, the
Hey,
richest
Potter.
and meanest man in the county.
Wish I had $1 million. Hot dog! It's me, Mr. Gower, George Bailey.
You're late.
Yes, sir.
Kids in a bar. Kids as a bartender.
I'm still thinking.
Shoelaces?
Please, Georgie.
Maybe it's
I
not a
like
bar.
you. You like every boy.
Nothing wrong with that.
Help me down.
Help you down.
I guess not.
Made up your mind yet?
I'll take chocolate.
With coconuts?
I don't like coconuts.
You don't like coconuts? Say, Brainless, don't you know where coconuts come from? From Tahiti, the Fiji Islands, the Coral Sea.
A new magazine. I never saw it before.
Of course you never. Only us explorers can get it. I've been nominated for membership in the National Geographic Society.
Okay, I actually like
Is
this
the
a
year
lot.
you can't hear on George Bailey. I'll love you till the day I die.
I'm going out exploring someday,
So he cannot hear in his left ear.
and maybe 3 or 4 wives. Wait and see.
They just wanted 3 or 4 wives, even back then.
You're not paid to be a canary?
No, sir.
Very suddenly this morning of influenza. Son Robert. Okay, so his son died.
Do you want something? Anything? I'll get them, sir.
Take those capsules over to Mrs. Blaine. Just wait for them.
Yes, sir.
So it's like a apothecary, like pharmacy, but like the early days. Grief. Ask Dad, he knows. Building and Loan Association.
Fast there, Captain Cook. Where you heading?
Gotta see Papa, Billy.
Some other time, George.
It's important.
There's a squall in there. It's shaping up into a storm.
Uncle Billy, telephone.
Who is it?
Bank examiner.
Bank examiner. Should have called him yesterday. But I'm not crying, Mr. Potter.
Well, you're begging. That's a whole lot of work.
Just
Did
a
you
minute.
put any real pressure on these people of yours to pay those mortgages?
Times are bad, Mr. Potter. A lot of these people are out of work.
Well, foreclosed.
I can't do that. These families have children.
Are you running a business or a charity war?
I think Mr. Potter wants Avacadabra.
Oh, I suppose I should give it to miserable failures like you and that idiot brother of yours to spend for me.
He's not a failure. You
George,
can't say
George.
that about my father.
George,
You're
George.
not. You're the biggest man in town.
Run along.
Bigger than him.
Please.
Don't let him say that about you, Pop.
All right, son. All right. Thanks. I'll talk to you tonight.
Well, what's the answer?
He's kind of cute. Like I think he grew up to be a heartbreaker.
Medicine should have been down an hour ago. Be over in 5 minutes for the plan.
He's sluggish.
Didn't you hear what I said?
Yes, sir.
What kind of tricks you playing away?
Oh, true. True. It was quite normal back then to beat kids.
Mr. Gower, you don't know what you're doing. You put something wrong in those capsules. I know you're unhappy. You got the telegram and you're upset. It wasn't your fault, Mr. Gower. Just look and see what you did. Look at the
But
bottle
his
you took
ear
the
is
powder
bleeding.
from. It's poison, I tell you, it's poison. I know you feel bad.
George. George.
Oh, Mr. Gower, I would never tell anyone. I would never tell so. Hope to die, I won't.
An overnight bag, genuine English cowhide, combination lock, fitted up with...
Poor George. Good kid.
Now look, I want a big one.
What'd you stop it for?
I want you to take a good look at that face.
Who is it?
George Bailey.
No.
Oh, you mean the kid that had his ears slapped back by the druggist?
That's the kid.
I like George Bailey.
Okay.
Did he ever tell anyone about the pills?
Not a soul.
Good
Did he ever
man.
marry the girl?
Wait and see.
I see a flying carpet, huh? Yeah. I don't suppose you'd like this old second-hand job, would you?
Ah, you're talking. Gee whiz, I could use that as a raft in case the boat sunk. How much this cost?
No charge.
Oh, for free.
That's my trick ear, George. Sounded like you said no charge.
That's right.
George Bailey. It's even his name. Yeah.
Old man Gower came down and picked it out himself.
He did? What do you know about that? My old boss.
What boat are you sailing on?
Well, I'm working across on a cattle boat.
A cattle boat?
Okay, I like cows.
Okay. So the guy from the pharmacy bought him this.
So much for the bag. It's just exactly what I want. I wish I had $1 million.
Hot dog.
Hey, Bert. George. Hey, I'm a rich tourist today. How about driving me home in style?
Afraid? I put on my hat.
Oh, hello.
Mr. Bailey.
Hello, Violet. Hey, you look good. That's some dress you got on it.
It's a summer dress.
Well, I only wear it when I don't care how I look.
Is it like that? I don't know how do I know. She's creating accidents, guys. Just with one dress and some curls.
Wanna come along, Bert? We'll show you the town.
No, thanks. I gotta go home and see what the wife's doing.
That's a good one.
Family man.
George, Harry, you're shaking the house down. George, Harry, come down to dinner this morning.
That seems like a very balanced family.
Annie, my sweet, have you got those pies?
You lay a hand on me, I'll hit you with this broom.
Annie, I'm in love with you. There's a moon out tonight.
Boy, oh boy, my last meal in the old Bailey boarding house.
I thought when we put him on the board of directors, he'd ease up on us a little bit. He's a sick man, frustrated, sick in his mind, sick in...
He's a prick, got it.
Well, Annie, why don't you draw up a chair? Then you'd be more comfortable and you could hear everything that's going on.
Thought I'd hear anything worth listening to.
Uh-huh.
I know it's soon to talk about it.
No, Pop, I couldn't face being cooped up for the rest of my life in a shabby little office. No, I'm sorry, Pop. I didn't mean that.
You should be sorry. Just call his office shabby and small.
Most of my friends have already finished college. I just feel like if I didn't get away, I'd bust.
So he just basically wants to leave, but that's normal.
This town is no place for any man unless he's willing to crawl to Potter.
I think you're a great guy. Boy, did you hear that, Annie? Pop, I think I'll get dressed and go over to Harry's party.
Have a good time, son.
I think the father wants him to stay, but at the same time, he probably realizes that he has potential and he can do more.
Uh-oh, Sam Wainwright. How are you? When'd you get here?
Oh, this afternoon. I thought I'd give the kids a treat. Hey, Harry, you're the guy I want to see here. Coach has heard all about you.
He has?
You know what
he's
they
followed
notice
every
in all
game and
the
his mouth's
movies?
watering. He wants me to find out if you're going to come along with us.
Yeah, well,
People don't have personal space a lot. Ah, this is the girl. Violet?
Hello, Violet.
What am I there?
Do me a favor, will you, George? Will you remember my kid sister, Mary?
Oh, yeah.
Dance with her, will you?
Oh, me? Oh, I feel funny enough already with all these kids.
I don't think Violet wants that.
Me and Windsor,
The next thing I knew, some guy came up and tripped me. That's the reason why I came in fourth. But
Oh, it's the girl that was thinking.
it was because it'd be scared. 'Cause they know what
You
kind of a
remember
guy
George.
I am.
This is Mary.
Oh my.
Well.
Now, to get back to my story, see?
Shut up. Hold this.
Hey, this is my dam.
Oh, why don't you stop annoying people?
Well, I'm sorry. Hey!
I think this is the girl at the beginning, no? Is it not?
You look at me as if you didn't know me.
Well, I don't.
You pass me on the street almost every day.
Ah, that was a little girl named Mary Hatch. That wasn't you.
Yes, the big Charleston contest.
Oh, come on, they were having a little dance.
Loving cup. Those not tapped by the judges will remain on the floor. Let's go.
Man, this looks like so much fun.
Hey, what can we lose?
Everybody would be like Dancing with the Stars here. Everybody was skinny because they were burning calories like these.
What's the matter, Othello? Jealous?
Yeah, Othello. Are you green?
Do you know there's a swimming pool under this floor? Do you know that button behind you causes this floor to open up?
No.
Further, no. George Bailey is dancing right over that crack.
No, Othello, no. Yeah, what about the girl, huh? Pay attention! That seems like a lot of fun. When people used to have fun.
Tonight, can't you come out tonight? Can't you come out tonight? Buffalo girl.
Can you come out tonight?
Dance
By the light of the
moon.
Just like an organ.
Beautiful.
I told Harry I thought I'd
Okay,
be
you
bored
can
to death.
dance,
You should have
but
seen
you
the commotion
cannot
in that
sing.
locker room.
Let's take losses and leave it.
You look wonderful. You know, if it wasn't me talking, I'd say you were the prettiest girl in town.
Aww.
Well, why don't you say it?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I will say it. How old are you anyway?
18.
18? Why, it was only last year you were 17. You look a little older without your clothes on. I mean, without a dress, you look older. I mean, younger. You look, you just, uh-oh. Wait, here.
Sir, by train, please.
A pox upon me for a clumsy lout. Your caboose, me lady.
Caboose.
You may kiss my hand.
All right, Mary. Mary has style, guys. Mary is a lady. Oh, hotball.
Hey, Mary.
As I was
She's like, nope.
Okay, then I'll throw a rock at the old Granville house.
Oh, no, don't. I love that old house.
No, you see, you make a wish and then try and break some glass in. You got to be a pretty good shot nowadays, too.
Oh,
Now,
no,
watch.
George, don't. It's full of romance, that old place. I'd like to live in it.
I wouldn't live in as a ghost. Now, watch. There's right in the second floor there, see?
Shit.
What'd you wish?
Can see potential.
I'm shaking the dust of this crummy little town off my feet, and I'm going to see the world. Italy, Greece, the Parthenon, the Colosseum, and then I'm going to build things. There's 100 stories high. I'm going to build bridges a mile long. Well, you going to throw a rock?
And she's definitely not in this anything you just... Oh. Oh, good
Hey,
for
that's
you
pretty
guys.
good.
Yeah, first try.
What'd you wish, Mary?
I cannot tell you.
Buffalo.
By the light of the moon. What'd you wish when you threw that rock?
Oh, no.
Come on, tell me.
If I told you, it might not come.
This guy is CCTV.
You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, Mary.
I'll take it. Then what?
Well, then you could swallow it. And it'd all dissolve, see? And the moonbeams would shoot out of your fingers and your toes and the ends of your hair. Am I talking too much?
Yes. Why don't you kiss her instead of talking her to death?
You're shy.
Oh, youth is wasted on the wrong people.
Hey, hold on. Hey, mister, come on back out here. I'll show you some kissing that'll put hair back on your head. What do you...
On the... I think she's in the bush.
Okay, I give up. Where are you?
Over here. In the hydrangea bushes.
There you are. Catch. Wait a minute. What am I doing?
You're a gentleman.
This is a very interesting situation.
Please give me my robe.
Oh, no. He's taking advantage of the situation.
It's every day.
I'd like to have my robe.
Not in Bedford Falls, anyway.
Ouch! Oh!
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit.
Come on home, quick. Your father's had a stroke.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, Mary, but his dad is dying.
I want the board to know that George gave up his trip to Europe to help straighten things out here these past few months. Good luck to you at school, George.
I claim this institution is not necessary to this town.
It's too soon after Peter Bailey's death to talk about chloroforming the building and loan.
Peter Bailey died 3 months ago.
Considering that you probably drove him to his grave.
Peter Bailey was not a businessman. Oh, I don't mean any disrespect to him, God.
Yeah, of course.
But he comes here, and we're building him a house worth $5,000. Why?
Well, I handled that, Mr. Potter. You have all the papers there, his salary, insurance. I can personally vouch for his character.
If you shoot pool with some employee here, you can come and borrow him.
No, but he has a salary, he has insurance. What's the problem?
Tended, lazy rabble instead of a thrifty working class.
This guy is a prick.
I say...
Just a minute. Just a minute. Now, hold on, Mr. Potter. Just a minute.
Yeah, you are being a prick.
But he did help a few people get out of your slums, Mr. Potter. And what's wrong with that? You said that what'd you say just a minute ago? They had to wait and save their money before they even thought of a decent home? Wait for what?
Yeah, for their years to pass. Exactly.
People were human beings to him, but to you, a warped, frustrated old man, they're cattle.
Punch him in the face.
But you're talking about something you can't get your fingers on, and it's galling you. That's what you're talking about, I know.
Yeah, he wants to dissolve it so he can make more money.
Hey, you miss your train. You're a week late for school already.
He's not going. He's not going.
No, you don't want to miss college too, do you?
George, they voted Potter down. They want to keep it going. George, you did it. They got one condition. Only one condition.
Let me guess.
They've appointed George here as executive secretary to take his father's place.
Expecting
Oh, no, but Uncle Billy is...
You can keep him on, that's all right. As secretary, you can hire anyone you like.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving right now. I'm going to school. This is my last chance. Uncle Billy here. He's your man.
But, George, they'll vote with Potter otherwise.
Oh, God.
Man with engineering experience. There she blows.
I feel bad for him because he couldn't follow his dreams because of all of this stuff happening.
Uncle Billy, I want you to meet Ruth.
Ruth Dakin Bailey, if you don't mind.
Oh?
That's right. Well, I wired you. I had a surprise. Here.
He's married.
Pretty girl like you doing marrying this two-headed brother of mine.
Well, I'll tell you, it's purely mercenary. My father offered him a job.
Oh, he's got...
Uh-oh, that's bad. That's bad.
About that job, Bruce spoke out of turn. I never said I'd take it. You've been holding the bag here for 4 years and... Well, wait a minute. I forgot the bags. I'll be right back.
Oh, this is not... He's not gonna let his brother take the job now. He's gonna sacrifice again. Okay, well, I love how creative they were with the lights. Like, look at that. You go, social media geniuses.
No, maybe I better go home. Where's my hat? Where's my hat? Oh, thank you, George. Which is mine?
The middle one.
Always the middle one.
Right this way, and then right straight down there.
Oh, that way, huh? My wild life.
He went into the trash bags.
Well, never mind. I can see right through you, right to your back collar, but trying to get rid of. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No. Don't kiss your moms on the lips. Oh.
What are you doing? Picketing?
Hello, Mary.
What does picketing mean?
Have you made up your mind?
How's that?
About coming in. Your mother just phoned and said you were on your way over.
Oh, the moon.
But I...
Jump over it. Oh. No. If something doesn't work, kick it.
Well then, sit down.
George lassoing the moon.
Some joke, huh?
It's not a joke. It's a reminder about your conversation.
And dance by the...
What's the matter?
We lost him.
Who's down there with you?
It's George Bailey, Mother.
George Bailey? What's he want?
Not a thing. I just came in to get warm.
He's making violent love to me, Mother.
Back home. And don't you leave the house either. Sam Wainwright promised to call you from New York tonight.
Okay.
You know, I didn't come here to...
What did you come here for, then?
I don't know. You tell me.
Why don't you go home?
That's where I'm going. I don't know why I came here in the first place. Good night.
Good night.
Mary! The telephone is Sam.
I think the mom is Team Sam. Yeah, good. I would be pissed too.
Mary, he's...
Oh my God, Mom. Chill.
Forgot my hat.
Hee-haw. Hello, Sam. How are you? Oh, well, that's awfully sweet of you, Sam.
Mary.
Friend of yours here, George Bailey. George, Sam wants to speak to you.
Well, George Baileyovsky. What are you trying to do, steal my girl?
Oh, what do you mean? Nobody's trying to steal anybody's girl. Here's Mary. You talk.
Mother's on the extension week.
I am?
Yeah, let's
We're
go close
listening,
to each
Sam.
other.
Well, look, I have a big deal coming up that's going to make us all rich. You'd read someplace about making plastics out of soybeans.
It's happening, guys. I can see the sparkles.
George, I may have a job for you. That is, unless you're still married to that broken-down building and loan.
Okay, Sam, you're a piece of poop as well.
The chance of a lifetime.
He says it's the chance of a lifetime.
Yeah, between you two!
I don't want any plastics. I don't want any ground floors. And I don't want to get married ever to anyone. You understand that? And you're...
George.
This changed violently somehow. Oh no, the mom is gonna have a heart attack. The mom is gonna be like, no, Sam from New York. Yeah, throw rice, it's good. Stop kissing your mom on the lips.
First Harry, now George. Annie, we're just two old maids now.
You speak for yourself, Miss. You two going on this here now, honeymoon?
There's the kitty, Ernie. Here, come on, count it, Mary.
Oh, I feel like a bootlegger's wife.
The works. A whole week in New York, a whole week in Bermuda, the hot.
After that, who cares?
That doesn't. Come here, come here, come here.
Just use the money to buy a house.
Money going on over there at the bank, George.
Stop, let's go.
A minute there.
What, did they broke the bank? What happened?
All I know is the bank called our loan.
When?
About an hour ago, I handed over all our cash. Still was less than we owed.
Holy mackerel.
So the bank asked everybody to pay their loans?
Yeah, hello? George, it's Potter.
George, I am going all out to help in this crisis.
Oh, you never miss a trick, do you, Potter?
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna miss this one.
If you close your doors before 6 p.m., you will never reopen.
Let me guess. He's gonna use the money from the wedding. All you can take with you is all that you are willing to give away, I think.
You can take this one off now.
I think that's a superstitious thing. I don't know. Someone can explain to me in the comments.
If Potter gets a hold of this building and alone, there'll never be another decent house built in this town. He's already got charge of the bank, he's got the bus line, he got the department stores, and now he's after us.
He's playing Monopoly.
We're cutting in on his business, that's why.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he wants to keep you living in his slums and paying the kind of rent he decides.
I got doctor bills to pay. I need cash.
I can't keep my kids on faith. I've got to have...
How much do you need?
Hey!
It's your own money,
Now,
George.
never mind about that. How much do you want now?
And I'll sign the paper.
You don't have to sign anything. I know you pay when you can. That's okay. All right, Miss Davis.
He's too good.
3, 2, 1, bingo! We made it. Close the door. We still got $2 left. Well, look, let's have some of that. Let's celebrate. Get some glasses, Tilly. Well,
Mary's a good wife as well.
it's to Mama Dollar and to Papa Dollar, and if you want to keep this old building and loan in business, you better have a family real quick.
I wish they were rabbits.
I wish there were too.
I wish there were rabbits. Because rabbits multiply really fast.
Look, will you get my wife on the phone? She's probably over at her mother's.
Mrs. Bailey is on the phone.
I don't want Mrs. Bailey. I want my wife.
Your wife is Mrs. Bailey.
It's my wife. Here, I'll take it in here. Come home. What home? 320 Sycamore. Well, what?
I think that's the house.
Here he comes! Come on, we gotta get this up. He's coming. Who? The groom, idiot. This is their honeymoon. Come on.
Aww. Because they used all of their money. Bridal suit. Sometimes all you need is love. But I hope they're gonna fix this house. Florida. Oh, they put posters. This is so wholesome. Their cake from the wedding. Rotisserie chicken. That's genius. Look at that. Someone is being very smart.
Welcome home, Mr. Bailey.
It's really heartwarming to see the community coming together like this. They're friends, at least, you know.
Remember the night we broke the windows in this old house? This is what I wished for.
Yeah, she is really special. You did well, George. You married good. Good job. Good job, George.
What do you say, Mr. Bailey?
What's that?
I own the house. Giuseppe Martini, I own my own house. No more we live like a pigs in this Paris field. One more, Marie, Marie. Harry, come on.
Oh my lord, okay. Welcome to Bailey Park.
Mr. and Mrs. Martini, welcome home.
Hee-haw!
Sam Wainwright.
Oh, who cares? Bread, that this house may never know hunger.
Aww.
It's quite a cigar, Mr. Potter.
You like it? I'll send you a box.
What do you want? Suspicious eyes.
Well,
That chair is low on purpose.
I suppose I'll find out sooner or later, but just what exactly do you want to see me about?
You know just as well as I do that I run practically everything in this town. But the Bailey building alone. You know also that for a number of years I've been trying to get control of it. You have been stopping me.
Mm-hmm.
Married? Making, say, 40 a week.
45.
45. You won't even be able to save the 10. Now,
He's trying to scare him.
Bailey is not a common, ordinary
He's
yokel.
trying to appeal
He
to
is
his
an intelligent,
ego.
smart, ambitious young man who hates his job. A young man who's been dying to get out on his own ever since he was born. By and watch his friends go.
Yeah, lick his butt a tiny bit more.
Do I paint a correct picture, or do I exaggerate?
You're being a prick, that's what you have been doing.
George, I'll start you out at $20,000 a year. You wouldn't mind living in the nicest house in town?
Holy mackerel. Okay, Mr. Potter.
You just got dirt on your hand. Congrats.
No, wait a minute
It's
here.
slimy, isn't
Wait a
it?
minute. No, and the answer's no. You sit around here and you spin your little webs and you think, in the whole vast configuration of things, I'd say you were nothing but a scurvy little spider. And that goes for you, too.
He got his senses. I think the moment he touched him and felt the dirtiness and the scumbiness.
Nicest house
Yeah.
in town? Buying your wife a lot of fine clothes, trip a couple of times a year.
I bet you that Mary's happy with what they have.
What is you want, Mary? What, you want the moon?
Buffalo girl, won't you come out tonight?
Tell her. You have to take stuff out of your mind. That's why there is always, partnership. You have to lean on each other.
Why in the world did you ever marry a guy like me?
Because you're a good man and you're caring for
Keep you
the
from being an
community.
old maid.
Wainwright and anybody else in town.
I didn't want to marry anybody else in town.
She likes you.
My baby to look like you.
You what?
My baby.
She's pregnant.
Mary, you on the nest?
George Bailey Lasso Stork.
This is a stork. What is it, a boy or a girl?
I mean, I think that's too early, no? To know.
Then she had another one, a girl.
Aww.
Day after day, she worked away remaking the old Granville house.
Look at her. Good for her.
George came back late from the office. Potter was bearing down hard. Then came a war. Ma Bailey and Mrs. Hatch joined the Red Cross and sewed. Mary had 2 more babies, but still found time to run the USO. Sam Wainwright made a fortune in plastic hoods for planes. Potter became head of the draft board.
Can Potter die at some point? Like, is he forever?
Gower and Uncle Billy sold war bonds. Harry Bailey topped them all.
Okay, Hale.
He shot down 15 planes.
Yes, but George.
Okay, George.
4F on account of his ear, George fought the Battle of Bedford Falls.
Don't you know there's a war on?
Air raid warden.
So he remained home because of his ear.
This morning, day before Christmas, about 10 a.m. Bedford Falls time.
Local boy wins Congress. Harry. He's
The second time. Well, look, this is for you. This is for you. That's for you.
He's so proud of his brother.
Hi, you old 7 times the son of a gun. Congratulations. Mother had lunch with the president.
Carter, bank examiner.
Mr. Carter,
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
This is the guy
we're all
who told Potter that one day he's gonna go and ask for a
I
job
trust you
here.
had a good year.
Good year? Well, between you and me, Mr. Carter, we're broke.
Yeah, very funny.
Well, come right in here, Mr. Carter.
Oh, he's like the RAA, the Texas?
8,000. Good morning, Mr. Potter. What's the news? Harry Bailey wins congressional medal. That wouldn't be one of the Bailey boys. You just can't keep those Baileys down. Now, can you, Mr. Potter? Not every heel was in Germany and Japan.
Where is your money? I think his money is in... No, your money... Dude, your money is in the newspaper.
You forgot something. How about that finger there?
Take me back there.
Hurry up.
That's what you get when you don't have your head on your neck. That's what you get. Why is he exiting the freaking bank? He counted his money in the bank. Where does it... Oh my god. People like this, if they wouldn't have the head glued to their neck, it would rain in their neck. Because they will forget their head home.
George, can I see you for a second?
Well, of course you can. Go on. Well, my headache's $78,000. It's got to be somewhere. Now, here. Now, you're broke, aren't you?
I know, but...
What do you want to do? Hawk your furs and that hat? Want to walk to New York?
I'm glad I know you, George Bailey.
Please don't kiss her on the mouth. Oh, thank God it's a chick.
Say hello to New York for me.
Yeah, sure I will.
Oh, but the bank examiner's here. What's the matter with you? Eustace?
Yeah?
Come here, man. Did you see Uncle Billy with any cash last night?
But he counted the money in the bank. Is he dumb or something?
Where's that money, you silly, stupid old fool? Where's that money? You realize what this means? It means bankruptcy and scandal and prison. One of us is going to jail. Well, it's not going to be me.
Hello, darling.
Hello, Daddy. Hello, Daddy.
Where's your coat and hat?
Left him at the office.
What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. Everything's all right.
There it is. Yeah.
Real trees.
Isn't it wonderful about Harry? You're famous, George. Your mother's so excited.
He's stressing out, man. And I can understand him.
Must she keep playing that?
I have to practice it for the party tonight, Daddy.
The families will be here soon.
Families? I don't want the families over here.
Oh, yeah, he's transforming into Scrooge.
I don't know why we don't all have pneumonia. Drafty old barn of a place. Might well be living in a refrigerator. Why do we have to live here in the first place and stay around this? Everything's wrong. You call this a happy family? Why do we have to have all these kids?
Dad, how do you spell frankincense?
I don't know. Why, ask your mother.
Where are you going?
Going up to see Zeus.
Want to give my flower a drink?
All right. I'll give Dad the flower. I'll give it a drink.
She's so little cutie girl. Look at her.
Look, Daddy.
The flower died.
Yeah, all right. Good as new. No, give the flower a drink. You try and get some sleep.
Look at the little curls.
Say, what kind of a teacher are you anyway? What do you mean sending her home like that, half naked? Stupid, silly, careless people that send our kids home without...
He lost it. He lost it. I think it's safe to say he's very upset.
George, why must you torture the children? Why don't you...
Didn't he just told her what happened when she asked? I mean, I understand that probably he didn't want to make her worry, but is it worth it to worry?
I need help. The books, I've just misplaced $8,000. I can't find it anywhere.
You misplaced $8,000.
Does the guy in the bag doesn't have any soul?
You know, it's all over town that you've been giving money to Violet Bick. What? Not that it makes any difference to me, but...
I have some life insurance. $15,000 policy.
Yes, how much is your equity in it?
$500.
And you asked me to lend you $8,000.
He's such a... I don't want to swear.
You once called me a warped, frustrated old man.
And you are, and he was kind only to say that.
Miserable little clerk crawling in here on your hands and knees and begging for help. You're worth more dead than alive.
Yeah, give him ideas.
Ah, Merry Christmas! Glad you come.
When Potter told him you were more dead than alive, I think that's the idea that was in his head and what he probably was gonna do.
Dear Father in heaven, I'm not a praying man, but if you're up there and you can hear me, I'm at the end of my rope, right? Show me the way.
Why you drink so much, my friend? Please go home, Mr. Bailey. This is Christmas Eve.
Which Bailey? This Mr. George Bailey.
Oh, this is the...
My wife like that, she'll get worse.
The teacher's
She cried for an hour. It isn't enough she's slave teaching you stupid kids how to read and write. You have to bawl her out, eh?
Get out of here, Mr. Wells.
All right.
You hit my
You know how life works, guys? When you're on a high, you're on a high. When you're on a low, you're on a low.
No, you no feels good. Sit down and rest. Please, no, go away, please.
Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, ay.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh my god, really,
Now
dude?
what you did. My great-grandfather planted this tree.
Thank god, let's protect the tree. The guy almost died, but we care about the tree. Is this Clarence? The wingless angel? Will the movie end the same way that it started? You remember when George jumped in the water to help his brother?
How did you happen to fall in?
I didn't fall in. I jumped in to save George.
You what? To save me?
Oh, it's against the law to commit suicide around here.
Yeah, it's against the law where I come from, too.
Where do you come from?
Heaven.
Your lip's bleeding, George.
Had a bust in the jaw in answer to a prayer a little bit ago.
Oh, no, George. I'm the answer to your prayer. That's why I was sent down here.
Well, who are you then?
Clarence Oddbody, AS2.
AS?
AS2, what's that AS2?
What is AS?
Angel, second class.
I'm worth more dead than alive.
Now, look, you mustn't talk like that. I won't get my wings with that. If it hadn't been for you...
Yeah, if it hadn't been for me, everybody'd be a lot better off.
Not true.
I suppose it'd been better if I'd never been
Can
born
we
at
show
all.
him
What'd you
how
say?
it will be if he will be dead?
You've got your wish. You've never been bored. You don't have to make all that...
Well, this is where I left my car, and it isn't here.
You have no car.
Because you've never been born.
The fellow that owns the car that ran into your tree.
You must mean two other trees. You had me worried. One of the oldest trees in Pottersville.
Pottersville?
Pottersville.
I jumped in the river to save you so I could get my wings. Uh-oh. Somebody's just made it.
Made what?
Every time you hear a bell rings, it means that some angel's just got his wings.
He's like, yeah.
Well, Nick, that's your name.
What's that got to do with it?
Oh, this is the... No, this is the apothecary.
Come in.
Yeah. So funny. Let's make fun of people in need.
Hey, Nick, isn't that Mr. Gower, the druggist? You know, that's another reason for me not to like you. That rumhead spent 20 years in jail for poisoning a kid. If you know him, you must be a jailbird yourself.
Yeah, because he was never born, right? So he couldn't stop the...
Look, who are you?
I just told you 300
George,
times.
I'm your guardian angel.
Yeah, I know you.
And you wish to never be born. Does he expect the angel to be see-through?
What else are you? What are you? You a hypnotist?
Don't you understand, George? It's because you were not born.
Bailey.
There is no George Bailey. 4F card, no insurance policy.
No wife, no kids.
You've been given a great gift, George. A chance to see what the world would be like without you.
And because every decisions we take on this world where we are alive affects other people. That's why I always said to be kind.
Family, you understand that? And I'm going home alone.
How am I doing, Joseph? Thanks.
Bud, what's the idea? I live in a shack in Pottersville. My wife ran away 3 years ago and took the kid, and I ain't never seen you before in my life, see?
Yeah.
Step on it. Just get me home.
Follow me, he's crazy.
Well, this house ain't been lived in for 20 years. We better keep our eye on this guy. He's bets.
Mary!
Most likely married Sam.
Bert, listen, that's that fellow there. He says he's an angel. He's trying to hypnotize
I hate to do this to you, Bud, but...
Okay, the angel can bite, I guess.
Joseph! I had him right here.
I need a drink.
Man's life touches so many other lives. When he isn't around, he leaves an awful hole, doesn't he?
Now, the last man I talked to before all this stuff started happening to me was Martini.
You know where he lives?
Well, sure I know where he lives. He lives in Bailey Park.
There is no Bailey Park. Bailey Park apparently is a cemetery. Beloved son Harry
Was drowned at the age of 9.
He got the Congressional Medal of Honor. He saved the lives of every man on that transport.
Every man on that transport died. Harry wasn't there to save them, but...
Because you didn't save Harry.
You see, George, you really had a wonderful life.
A wonderful life!
What a mistake it would be to throw it away.
Harry, it's George. Don't you know me? What's happened to
No.
us?
No, you let me go.
Imagine actually not knowing someone and someone coming to you. I really do hope that the movie will finish with everyone that ever got alone will help with the 8,000.
Get me back. I don't care what happens to me. Get me back to my wife and kids. Please. I want to live again. Let me live again.
I think we're back, guys. I think we're back. Let's see if his lip is busted.
I've been looking all over town trying to find you. Hey, your mouth's bleeding. Are you sure you're all right?
What you... Zuzu's pedals. Zuzu... There they are! Merry Christmas!
It's really beautiful to see when people realize what is really important in their life.
Merry Christmas, you wonderful old building alone! Hey! Merry Christmas, Mr. Potter!
Yeah, even if you don't deserve it.
Mary!
I've got a little paper.
I'll bet it's a warrant for my arrest. Isn't it wonderful? I'm going to jail. Kids! Pete! Oh, let me look at you. Oh, I could eat you up.
George, darling, where are you? Oh, George.
You see, guys, how amazing it is to have a good family.
Oh, come on, George, come on downstairs. Quick, they're on their way. All right.
The little monkey, look at her how she stays there.
George, it's a miracle. It's a miracle.
She just wanna kiss her.
Come in, Uncle Billy. Everybody.
Isn't it wonderful? So many friends. Mary did it, George. Mary did it. She told some people you were in trouble with it. They scattered all over town collecting money.
What is this?
It's nice, right?
I busted the jukebox.
It's so nice. Oh, no tears. I did great eyes today.
Oh, I'm not gonna go, George. I changed my mind.
I've been saving this money for a divorce if ever I get a husband.
I wouldn't have a roof over my head if it wasn't for you, George.
Now get this. It's from London.
Oh.
Mr. Gower cabled you need cash. Stop. My office instructed to advance you up to $25,000. Stop.
Oh.
Hee-haw and Merry Christmas, Sam Wainwright.
Oh, Sam came through. It's beautiful. I'm a crying person, what can I say?
Toast to my big brother George, the richest man in town.
Yeah, because everybody's in love with it. That's why he's the richest man. There are a few things that money cannot buy. I'll have to say. Dear George, remember no man is a failure who has friends. Thanks for the wings.
That's a Christmas present from a very dear friend of mine.
Ooh.
Every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
That's right. Attaboy, Clarence.
Clarence got his wings. The end. I liked it very much. Whew. I feel like this movie is representing what Christmas and the holidays is supposed to be representing. I will give it a 4.5 stars, and I will tell you why I didn't give the 5 out of 5. The whole bank and losing the money and looking for the money kind of like upset me, because Uncle Billy definitely did count the money in the bank, and it it bothers me. So I think there was like a little mistake there. And I really don't like the mouth kissing parts of the mom and the son. So, but it's a beautiful movie, a 4.5 out of 5. So it's almost maxed out. I really love everything. I love how they actually show how our lives would be if we would never be born, and I think that should be something that we think about. I love the meaning of the movie as well. You can be rich in money, and there are people that are rich in love and friends. I loved how the community came together and helped each other, and showed that some things cannot just be bought. Some things need to be earned, and I think George earned that the same way Clarence earned his wings, for doing an amazing job and showing people that indeed we touch every person in our lives, and we change the course of a lot of people by just being kinder and better and friendlier and just, our best selves, because in return they will become their best selves. I would like to take this moment to thank everybody that's watching my videos and subscribing to the channel, leaving comments and likes under the videos and so on. I wouldn't have all of this without all of you, so I'm really, really grateful. I do hope that my videos are touching you in a good way, that you find a friend to watch movies with or spend some time with, just to detach yourself from the day-to-day life. Thank you to my Patreons for offering that special extra financial support. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you for picking this movie for me. I loved it very much. I wish you all happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a very prosperous New Year's. Bye bye.